All right, chess fans, buckle up, because today we are diving straight into the heart of the 2024 World Chess Championship.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking Game 5, Gukesh versus Ding.
Absolutely.
The score is locked at 2.5 to 2.5.
Talk about pressure.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But on a knife's edge.
Yeah.
What's really got everyone buzzing is Gukesh's opening.
Oh, yeah.
He went with the exchange variation in the French defense.
Interesting.
Now, that's not exactly known for fireworks, especially from a player like him.
Yeah.
So we're here to unpack this choice.
Yeah.
Why is it so intriguing? What might it reveal about how the championship is going to go? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a fascinating puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gukesh, he has this reputation for dynamic tactical play.
Mm-hmm.
To see him opt for something considered drawish, it's raising eyebrows across the chess world.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about a guy who has been breaking records since he was a kid,
I know.
pushing the boundaries of aggressive chess.
Right.
So it's a really interesting choice for him.
Okay, so walk us through this opening a little bit.
Sure.
Ding, being a master of the French defense, I mean, he must have been pretty pleased with how things were shaping up in the early game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially when Ding went for that early recapture
Yeah.
with 9, KE7.
Okay.
This essentially fast-forwarded the game into an endgame,
Oh, wow.
which is territory Ding is extremely comfortable with.
Yeah.
He prioritizes king safety and a solid structure.
Mm-hmm.
This line allows him to build that.
Okay.
It fits his style perfectly.
So early on, things were relatively quiet.
Yeah.
Both players maneuvering
Yeah.
a closed center, a sense of a slow buildup.
Yeah.
But then Gukesh made this aggressive pawn push
Yes.
with 17g4.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed to be the moment the game really came alive.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head.
Ah,
This pawn thrust was Gukesh trying to shake things up,
yeah.
challenge Ding's kingside.
Okay.
But it's risky, you know?
Yeah.
It also creates potential weaknesses in his own position.
Yeah.
And Ding, the phenomenal defender he is, was ready to pounce.
And pounce he did
Oh, yeah.
with 23 ND3,
That's right.
forking Gukesh's bishop and rook.
Wow.
It's the kind of move that makes you sit up straight
Absolutely.
and go, wait, what just happened?
Yeah. Ding's 23 ND3 was a turning point.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a good move.
Yeah.
It completely shifted the momentum.
Right.
You can see how this fork
Yeah.
put Gukesh on the defensive
Yeah.
and gave Ding a real chance to press for a win,
Yeah.
especially with that dangerous passed pawn
Right.
he created on the D file.
And Gukesh even admitted later that he'd had a hallucination,
Yeah.
not seeing Ding's response coming.
Wow.
That's got to be the pressure of the championship talking.
High stakes matches can do that to you.
Yeah.
Even the best players
Right.
make uncharacteristic errors when the pressure is on.
Absolutely.
And this was a prime example of that.
But here's the twist.
Right.
Despite having this golden opportunity, Ding didn't go all in for the win. Instead of 27 BE6,
Uh-huh.
which experts say could have been decisive,
Hmm.
he played 27 BC6.
Interesting.
Gukesh thought this was a draw offer,
Oh.
and they ended up splitting the point.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
this missed opportunity speaks volumes
Huh.
about the psychological aspect of chess.
I see.
Ding, perhaps sensing the tension
Yeah.
and not wanting to overextend,
Mm-hmm.
played it safe.
Right.
But in a world championship match, sometimes you need to be ruthless.
Yeah.
This could have been a turning point in the entire match.
So we end up with a draw, but a draw that's packed with drama and insight into both players' minds.
Absolutely.
It's a reminder that even in a seemingly quiet game,
Yeah.
there can be these hidden explosions of tension and tactical brilliance.
Exactly.
Now let's dive deeper into how Gukesh salvaged the draw.
Okay.
It seems like he showed some real resilience
Yeah,
in
yeah.
defending his position. How did he manage to neutralize the threat from Ding's passed pawn?
Well, you're right. The endgame deserves a closer look.
Yeah.
It's a classic example of how resourcefulness and precise play
Mm-hmm.
can secure a draw,
Right.
even with a material or positional disadvantage.
Okay.
After Ding's less than optimal 27 BC6,
Yeah.
Gukesh immediately went on the offensive
Okay.
with 28 RD4.
So instead of passively defending, he switched gears and applied pressure of his own.
Exactly. This was a clever way to seize the initiative. He forced Ding to capture on F3 with his bishop,
Yeah,
further weakening his position.
I see.
And with 30 RC4,
Mm-hmm.
Gukesh captured back on C4,
Okay,
eliminating that dangerous passed pawn.
got it.
and simplifying the game into what we call an opposite-colored bishop endgame.
Okay, so opposite-colored bishops. Explain that to our listeners who might not be as familiar with those endgame intricacies.
Sure, it's a classic chess situation where even with a slight material advantage, it's difficult to break through.
Okay.
The bishops can't control the same squares, so they often get locked into a sort of stalemate.
Right.
In this case, even though Ding had a pawn extra,
Yeah.
his bishop was stuck,
Okay.
and Gukesh's king was active enough to hold the draw.
So Gukesh essentially turned a potential losing position into a hard-fought draw.
Absolutely.
Quite the escape act.
This endgame showcases Gukesh's tenacity
Yeah.
and deep understanding of those positional nuances. He didn't panic.
Right.
He stayed focused.
Yeah.
And he found the best practical chances to hold the draw.
This game was a whirlwind of a story.
It was.
Gukesh's surprising opening choice,
Yeah.
Ding's missed opportunity,
Okay.
and Gukesh's resilient defense.
It's a testament to the incredible complexity and psychological depth of chess at this level, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
And it highlights how every single move, every decision can have a ripple effect on the entire match.
Couldn't agree more.
Before we move on to the broader implications of this game,
Okay.
let's break down a couple of the key moves that defined this encounter.
Sure.
Can you walk us through those critical turning points and the moves that had everyone buzzing?
Of course, we've touched upon some of them already,
Right.
but it's worth revisiting them
Yeah.
to truly appreciate the intricacies of this game.
Okay.
Firstly, Gukesh's 23 DXE5 was the blunder
Yeah.
that gave Ding the upper hand.
Right.
It allowed 23 ND3,
Right.
which, as we discussed,
Yeah.
forked Gukesh's pieces
Yeah.
and created that dangerous passed pawn.
Right.
This was the pivotal moment.
Yeah.
The point where the game could have slipped away from Gukesh.
What I find really interesting is that even though this game ended in a draw,
Yeah.
it seems to have revealed vulnerabilities in both players.
It did.
What did you see in their decision-making that might be significant for the rest of the championship?
Well, on Gukesh's side,
Yeah.
this game showcased his resilience and his deep understanding of endgame play.
Okay.
Even when he made a mistake,
Yeah.
he didn't crumble.
Right.
He fought back,
Yeah.
found the best defensive resources,
Right.
and secured a draw.
Right.
It speaks volumes about his mental toughness and his technical mastery.
Okay.
However, choosing the exchange variation, known for its solidity and lack of sharp lines,
Yeah.
might indicate a desire to avoid risky complications and play for a safe outcome.
Yeah.
This could be a strategic decision,
Okay.
but it could also reflect a degree of anxiety
Yeah.
or a lack of confidence in his ability to outplay Ding in more complex positions.
So maybe a sign that the pressure's getting to him even at just a little.
It's possible, yeah.
What about Ding? What insights did you glean from his play?
Ding has always demonstrated his exceptional defensive skills and his strategic depth.
Yeah.
He expertly navigated the opening, neutralized Gukesh's attempts to create complications, and seized the opportunity when it arose.
But,
However,
yeah.
his missed win revealed a certain lack of ruthlessness, a tendency to play it safe, even when a more aggressive approach could yield it a decisive advantage.
A missed opportunity that could have significant repercussions on the match's outcome.
Absolutely.
So both players demonstrated mastery and vulnerability,
Yeah.
making the match even more unpredictable and exciting to follow.
For sure.